All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Warrior Broadcast Network. We are here again at Mouton Field here on the campus of St. Michael the Archangel High School in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, over on Monitor Avenue. I am Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics. Happy to be back here on an overcast day here at Mouton Field, as your St. Michael Warriors will be taking on the E.D. White Cardinals coming up from down to Bayou, down in Thibodaux. Feels like we've taken on E.D. White in just about every sport this year, so might as well just start the first of a little three-game series here today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Today's game obviously here at Mouton Field. Tomorrow's game, 3:30 down at E.D. White. And then Saturday's game will be right back here at Mouton Field at St. Michael at home at 1 o'clock. So we will have that one also on the Warrior Broadcast Network. Speaking of what's coming up here on the Warrior Broadcast Network on YouTube, tomorrow night, big one inside the battleground, inside the St. Michael High School gym, as your boys basketball team is taking on the Booker T. Washington of Shreveport in the first round of the LHSAA Division II Select Playoffs. So tune in if you can't make it out. Game time is set for 6:30. We'll have it right here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. But right now we got baseball, and let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup for your St. Michael Warriors. Leading off at shortstop, number 16, Kobe Thrower, batting second. In center field, number 2, Jack Boyles, batting third. The catcher, number 13, Kane Guitro, batting fourth. Third baseman, number 27, Bryce Worthen, batting fifth. Number 4, second baseman, Brody Curtis, batting sixth. Number 25, your first baseman, Alex Worthen, batting eighth. Number 9, right fielder, Connor Harris, batting seventh, Connor Harris, batting eighth. Number 24, left fielder, Jude Naps, and batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 1, Brent Brouillet. Right now, we'll go ahead and turn it over to the PA for our prayer and introduction of the lineups and national anthem, and then we'll get back to you. So stay tuned.
Before we get started, let's introduce the starting lineups for both teams. Beginning with the visiting Cardinals. Batting first and pitching, number 7, Grant Kirkpatrick. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 2, Evan Arsenal. Batting third and playing third base, number 11, Grant Barbera. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 13, Alex Bickner. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 9, Owen Porsche. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 10, Carter Falgu. Batting seventh and DHing, number 19, Charlie Dietrich. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 16, Jonathan Lee. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 6, Carter Douglas. Dietrich is DHing for number 20, the catcher, Brock Wenko. And now the starting lineup for your St. Michael Warriors. Batting leadoff and playing shortstop, number 16, Kobe Thrower. Batting second, playing center field, number 2, Jack Boyles. Batting third and catching, number 13, Kane Guitro. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 27, Bryce Worthen. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 4, Brody Curtis. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 25, Alex Worthen. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 9, Connor Harris. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 24, Jude Naps. And batting ninth and DHing, number 1, Grant Brouillet. Starting pitcher for your Warriors, number 6, Parker 5. Warriors are coached by athletic trainer Reagan Hutchins, assistant coaches Dwayne Briscoe, Jordan Burkett, Craig Saylor, and Alex LeBar. Head coach, Twiggy Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, and join us for our opening prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner by which our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with a respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the players, coaches, umpires, and parents. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us to be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And now it's time for Warrior Baseball.
All right, we are back. Both teams been introduced, had our prayer and our national anthem. It is time to play ball here at Mouton Field. Let's take a look at the Warriors and how they line up on defense. From left to right out in the outfield, Jude Knaps, Jack Boyles, Connor Harris. Around the infield, Bryce Worthen, Kobe Thrower, Brody Curtis, and Alex Worthen. And your battery made up tonight on the hill, number 6, senior Parker Fife, and behind the plate, number 13, Kane Guitro. Fife coming in to tonight's game, 6 2/3 innings on the season, 0-1 record. He's given up 7 hits, 6 runs, no earned runs, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts with a 0 ERA. So Fife is coming in tonight as the starting pitcher for the 3-game set here. His last outing was just a inning on the 21st. His last start was on February 13th, where he went 3 2/3 and had a really nice outing. Gave up 5 hits, gave up 4 runs, but none of them were earned. With just a walk and a couple of strikeouts. So Parker Fife looking to get the Warriors off to a pretty good start here early this evening here. Now that we have the lights, our game time starting at 5 o'clock. Normally it would have been a 3:30 start around this time of year, but now with the lights, no need to do that. We can get started a little bit later. I have a little night baseball. It is quite overcast out here today. In Baton Rouge, a little dreary day, but kind of warm and humid. The wind, decent wind, looks like it's blowing from right to left, out towards left center field. And so let's get it going here. It'll be Grant Kirkpatrick, who is the starting pitcher today for Edie White, is the leadoff batter. He takes ball 1. Kirkpatrick will be followed by Arsenal, Barbera, Vicnair, Porsche, Falgu, Diedrich, Lee, and Douglas is how they will set up today for the Edie White Cardinals. Fife runs it to 3-0 now. Warriors are looking to get off to a little bit hotter start here today. They've had a couple of days where they have a couple of games where they have not gotten off to the quick start, kind of giving up a couple runs early in the game, and kind of starting from behind. See if they can kind of set them down here, kind of shut that off, and maybe get in the dugout to get a lead first. 3-1 now. And that one line right to Curtis. He got handcuffed with it. That ball looked like it floated a little bit on him and hit off the heel of his glove. I think he thought it was hit harder than maybe it was, but that'll be ruled an error. Kirkpatrick is going to get on that error, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Evan Arsenal, for the EDY Cardinals. This is a team that the Warriors could see in the playoffs come the end of the season. So this will be a good kind of little test here to see where the Warriors stand. Edie White traditionally is one of the better teams in Division II Select. Fife brings the breaker, and strike two. So 0-2 here to Arsenal. Edie White coming in sitting at number 10 with in the power rankings with a 6-4 record. Warriors at number 14 with a 4-5 record. Breaking ball hit far down the line, but foul down the left field line. That pitch missed up and out. Believe that's a courtesy runner on first. I think that is number 4, Landon Babin. That's what it looks like from here. The 1-2 and fouled off. So another one out of play. Arsemont. Line drive to center field. Boyles got burned on it. He took a couple steps up, and that ball went sailing over his head. And they're going to send the runner home. Throw is going to come in a little off target and late, and it is 1-0 already. 2 balls that probably should have had outs. So that'll be credited as a hit. The double for Arsenal hit it directly to center field. Just a misplay out there from Boyles. Just kind of misjudged it. So runner at second, nobody out. 2 balls that have been hit on the line, but should have been outs. And that one misses a little outside for ball 1. It's going to bring up the number 3 hole hitter, third baseman, Grant Barbera. Barbera kind of checked his swing, but it was called a strike. 1-1 now. So not the start the Warriors are hoping to get off to here. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Warriors are getting into that situation that they were getting into last night where shortstop holding the runner on is getting literally stuck at the bag. Hopefully that doesn't come back to get him here. Pitch misses down. 2-2 to Barbera. Nobody out. Runner at second. And that one lined down the first base line. Fife is already up to 17 pitches here on the first 3 hitters. And the runner takes off. Throws it to third. He gets him out. So they get the runner. They guessed right. Arsenal took off way early. But they were able to, the Warriors were able to get the out at third for the first out here in the top of first inning. 2-2 the count. Strike 3 right down the middle. That breaker cut the plate in half. Out number 2. So see if Fife can get out of this, having only given up 1 out. Or 1 run, rather. We'll bring up the 4-hole Alex Vicknair, the center fielder, and that one somehow missed. Squaring around the bunt, Vicknair pushes it down the third baseline. Worthen picks it up. Gets the out. Nice play right there. Worthen to Worthen. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error. Nobody left on. Warriors coming up in the bottom of the inning. We'll be back.
Warriors coming to the plate. Tonight's game is brought to you by Apex Construction and Maintenance, where integrity and quality meet to bring your vision to life. Whether it be property maintenance, commercial construction, roofing, or anything else, visit yourapexteam.com to see everything that we offer. Thank you for making this game tonight here possible.
All right, we are back here. Warriors coming up to bat. Again, here is how the Warriors will line up. It'll be thrower Boyles and Guitro, then Worthen, Curtis, and Worthen. And the bottom third, Harris, Naps, and Bruyette. On the mound for, or rather defensively, it's Porsche, Vicknair, and Lee in the outfield for the Cardinals, and then Barbera, Arsamon, Douglas, and Falgu around the infield. Kirkpatrick and Wenko make up the battery for the Cardinals. Kirkpatrick bringing it, misses out on the first pitch, ball 1. Second one catches the corner, 1-1. Thrower rips one into left field. Going back on it is that left fielder Porsche. It over his head. And Thrower is going to move in with a stand-up double. Jacoby Thrower starts the Warrior half of the inning with the stand-up double. That'll bring up number 2, Jack Boyles, playing center field tonight. Boyles usually out there in right field, but with Parker Fife on the bump, it'll be Boyles in center tonight. Boyles fouls it off. One now. Boyles lines it over the shortstop's head. Thrower gonna round third. He's gonna head in. He's gonna make it. And Boyles makes it into second standing up. So they just trade places. So the Warriors tie it up here. Jack Boyles lined it right over the head of Arsamon at shortstop. And the center fielder and left fielder just kind of took their sweet time getting to it, and Boyles decided just to go ahead and take second. Some good base running there. That'll bring up catcher Kane Guitro. Guitro rips it into center field, and it's caught. The Warriors have hit 3 balls pretty well here off of Kirkpatrick to start things. Number 27, Bryce Worthen, gonna come to the plate. The third baseman tonight is Bryce Worthen. We'll try to get some stats here for the guys as we go through tonight's game. Worthen takes strike call. That was a very late strike call there from home plate umpire. Worthen rips it into left field. Boyles is going to round third. He's heading for home, and he's going to slide in. Safe. Bryce Worthen delivers a RBI single to left field. Kirkpatrick is not fooling any of the Warrior hitters. All 4 of the hitters that have come up so far have touched one. Brody Curtis now, 5-hole, playing second base. The senior takes that one a little outside for ball 1. And that one misses in. 2-0 on Curtis. Curtis, little looper that bounces in front of the shortstop, and they turn 2. But the Warriors, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on, nobody left on. We'll go into the second inning. Warriors up, 2-1. We'll be back.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special at our concession stand. We've got fresh baked cookies and cotton candy. Make your way down to the concession stand for cotton candy and cookies, or any cold drinks, candy, and nachos that you would want.
All right, we are back. Due up in the Cardinal half of the inning. Porsche, Falgu, and Dietrich.
Number 9, Owen Porsche.
Owen Porsche is your leadoff hitter, playing left field. Leadoff hitter of the inning. Hitting in the 5-hole. Porsche hitting from the right side. Pops it high up in the air. Parker Fife is calling for it, and he squeezes it. Might as well let him. He is an outfielder, so he's pretty used to catching those fly balls. So out number 1, 1 pitch, 1 out. Coach Tookie and Coach Dwayne will like that. Keep that pitch count down. And strike called. Gonna bring up Falgu. Falgu playing first base tonight. And rips one foul over the Warrior dugout on third base side. Breaking ball, served into right field. Connor Harris over to pick it up, get it back in. A base hit for Falgu. Charlie Dietrich now heading to the plate. Dietrich, center fielder tonight. He takes strike 1, so Fife getting ahead here. Dietrich is the DH tonight. DHing for the catcher, Wanko. Hit out in the center field. Boyles drifting backwards and makes the catch for the second out. That ball just kind of kept carrying and carrying and carrying. Next thing you knew, Boyles found himself just a couple of steps from the wall. Jonathan Lee, the right fielder now, stepping in with 2 outs. Still runner at first base, Falgu. Parker Fife been much more efficient here this inning. 26 pitches. Big swing and miss. Guitro back picking. And Worthen just a little bit late with the tag. He almost had him on the back pick. Falgu was getting a little too far out there. And that one is fouled off by Lee. Heading out towards Monitor Avenue. Fife. Set, gives a look. High fastball, taken. 1-2 now. On the 8-hole hitter, Lee. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 left on, no errors for the Warriors. Heading into the bottom of the inning. Wow, he is up 2-1. We'll be back.
Warriors coming to the plate in the bottom of the second. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize one of our scoreboard sponsors, Attract Accounting Advisors, helping growth-minded business owners maximize the most valuable assets, time and money. We truly appreciate your support of St. Michael Baseball. Fit just right, and the radio,
right, we are back.
Leading off the
Warriors
bottom of the
have
game,
Alex
number
Worthen,
25,
Connor Harris, and Jude Knaps
Worthen.
coming up here in the bottom of the second inning. So Worthen going to come in and lead things off, the first baseman. He hits it high in the air, twisting foul, and it is caught by the third baseman. Barbera catches it falling backwards onto his backside in foul territory.
Next up for the Warriors, number 9, Connor Harris.
The Warriors are going out being aggressive. They are hunting pitches early here. And that was the first one that's kind of really been weakly hit. Comes Connor Harris, the right fielder. Takes it up for ball one. It was what we call what is referred to as a big league pop-up right there. 2-0. And now the count run to 3-0. So Kirkpatrick kind of bouncing around the strike zone against a team who is really coming out aggressive swinging today. And that one, 4-pitch walk. Really nice job there from Connor Harris to be patient and not swing at something that is out of the zone. So that'll bring up the left fielder, senior Jude Knaps. And you got the ball 5 chant coming from the Warrior dugout. And he obliges, ball 5. 5th one in a row from Kirkpatrick. Knaps. Runner down at first. 1 out. And that one is a strike. 1-1. Probably not a pitch. Knaps wants to go after anyway. A little down in the zone. Does a good job of laying off it. Harris on the move. Knaps yanks it down the line, high in the air. And left fielder gets over and makes the catch.
Next up for the Warriors, designated hitter, number 1.
And now there's going to be an appeal on whether Harris rechecked on second. Tell you right now, there's a discussion at the plate. The question is whether Harris rounded the bag and didn't retouch the bag, and they're going to call him safe. And he rounded it, and I think he may have gotten just a piece of the bag as he came back around to go back to first base. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up designated hitter Grant Bruyette. Bruyette fouls it on and off. Out of play. Bruyette has been an on-base machine down here in that 9-hole, which is set the table for the top of the order. Swing and miss. Ball got away from the catcher. Harris is not able to move up. But 0-2 now. Kirkpatrick looking for out number 3 here in the bottom of the second. And swings at the high fastball. 4 strike 3, 3rd out. Warriors leave one on. And no runs. While you're still up, 2-1. We'll be back.
Leading
All
off
right,
the
we
third
are
inning
back
for the Cardinals,
for the top of the
Hunter
third
Douglas.
inning. Leading off for the Cardinals is the 9-hole hitter, second baseman Douglas. Aptly named, going to Edward Douglas White High School. He rolls one over. Thrower moving to his right, makes the throw on the run, guns him down with a 6-3 put out. Nice play there from
Nice play by Thrower.
Kobe
That
Thrower.
brings us back to number 7, Grant Kirkpatrick.
Again, Fife working very efficiently. He only threw 11 pitches in that last inning. That is one pitch, one out again to start the third now. Back up to the top of the order, Kirkpatrick. Big breaking ball, just got a piece of it. Kirkpatrick reached on an error his first time up. Hit a line drive to the second baseman, Curtis, who couldn't squeeze it. And big breaking ball for a strike. And Kirkpatrick did come around to score the run for the Cardinals. Strike 3 called, froze him on the outside corner. Kirkpatrick doesn't like the call, but as he's going back to the dugout, kind of shaking his head. 2 down here at the top of the third, and time is going to be called. They're going to have an offensive timeout. And Edie White, coach, wants to just take a moment to talk to his hitter. Really, this is for the purposes of just kind of giving his pitcher, Kirkpatrick, a little time to get back in the dugout and not have to come right back out after striking out looking and trying to avoid this really quick inning that could happen here. So it'll be Arsenal. Arsenal hit a line drive over the head of Boyles in center field his first time up. Takes ball 1 for the stand-up double in his first at-bat. Got the RBI. And then was stranded. He hits one deep to left field. Knapp's drifting back on it. He squeezes it for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors heading to the bottom of the inning. We'll be back. Warriors up 2-1.
Third inning is brought to you by On-Site Designs, offering custom residential design services to help you create your dream home. Visit onsitedd.com to book your consulting appointment today. Thank you for supporting our student athletes and our community.
All right, we are back. It'll be the top of the order for the Warriors. Thrower, Boyles, and Guitro.
Third inning for the Warriors, number 16,
Kobe Thrower led off with a double his first at bat. On the season coming into this game, Thrower hitting .320 with 8 hits. 1 double, a triple, home run, 5 RBIs. Scored 9 runs, walked 3 times, 6 Ks. rips it towards the Warrior dugout for strike number 2. So Kirkpatrick getting out ahead here. Start the bottom of the inning. Thrower fouls it straight back into your kitchen or living room or bedroom, wherever you are tuning in, or driver's seat of your car, bathroom, workshop, man cave. Thrower waves through it. Strike 3, first out here. So 1, 2, 3 there for thrower. May have chased one up a little bit. Here comes Boyles up to bat. Jack Boyles on the season is hitting .390 with 16 hits, 3 doubles, a homer, and add another hit to his ledger. A home run, 8 RBIs, scored 16 runs, walked 7 times, only struck out 4 times. And now again, add a single there for Boyles, who is now 2.42 tonight. So that batting average is creeping up. Now here comes Kane Guitro, who hit a line shot right to the center fielder. His first time up. Guitro coming into the game tonight hitting .432. He has 16 hits on the season, 5 doubles, a triple, 5 RBIs. That ball's in the dirt. Boyles is easily going to be able to make it into second base. Guitro's scored 10 runs, walked 10 times. Only struck out 5 times in his 37 at-bats. And Guitro calls time. Kirkpatrick was taking a long time looking at Boyles down at second base. And for some reason, the umpire keeps looking back here, signaling that like we're keeping track of that stuff up here. He must work a college gig here in South Louisiana. And Jack Boyles scores another one. So Boyles comes around to score his second run, and the Warriors' third run of the ball game as Guitro rips a single through the left side. Courtesy runner going to head out there, number 7, Alex Mayu. Coming up to bat is Bryce Worthen, one of the Worthen twins. Bryce Worthen hit .324 on the season. 11 total hits. He's hit 3 doubles. He's got 14 RBIs. Scored 9 runs, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts. Mayu just getting back. Mayu now shortening up his lead just a little bit. Mayu's got wheels. Mighty Mouse, as I have nicknamed him. Also plays football. Bryce Worthen. Another check on Mayu. They are very concerned with the speedy courtesy runner. Very easily could go first to third on a base hit. Worthen rips it to center field, where it is caught by Vignair. That'll be the second out. Again, another really hard hit ball. Only a couple of the Warriors' outs have not been on hard hit balls. So they are not having any kind of trouble squaring up Kirkpatrick. Here comes Brody Curtis. He's 0 for 1 today. Rolls a foul ball, foul, or a ground ball foul just outside third base. Where's the foul ball? It's going to be foul. He's hitting .346 on the season. He's got 9 hits, 3 doubles, 6 RBIs, 8 runs scored, 4 walks, 5 Ks in his 26 at-bats on the season, his senior season. And checking on Mayu again. The easy read chant from the dugout. Or they yell out some random book. Kid's book, more than likely. That one down the line. It got past Falgu. Mayu is going to head to third. Coach Tookie going to hold him up there. I think Coach Tookie was really wanting to try to wave him around. So Curtis, line one right down the line, down the first base line. Falgu just couldn't get around it to backhand it. So runners at first and third now with 2 outs. Let's see if the Warriors try to put on a play here. It'll be Alex Worthen up. Alex Worthen on the season, hitting .281, 9 hits, 4 doubles, 5 RBIs, 3 runs scored, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. That one's down in the dirt, gets away. Mayu gonna come across, doesn't even have to get down. That's the 4th run that comes across for the Warriors. Now take a 4-1 lead, and Worthen didn't even have to swing the bat. Kirkpatrick spiked one. Wanko could not get in front of it. That'll be one of those ones the dugout over there for the Cardinals really want him to get to that. Grounded. Barbera picks it up and throws out Worthen, but the Warriors pick up 2 more runs on a couple hits. 1 left on. 4-1 Warriors as we head into the 4th inning. We'll be back.
Warriors add 2 more. Score after 3 complete, 4-1 Warriors. Leading off the 4th inning.
All right, we'll be back. We are back. No, we'll be back. We are back here from Mouton Field. It will be leading off the inning for Cardinals. It'll be Barbera, then Vicknair and Porsche due up. Fife had to sit for a little bit. Just misses on the first offering of the inning. And Barbera rips one through the right side for a base hit. So runner now on first base. Barbera, his first hit.
Number 13, Alex Vicknair.
There comes Vicknair. He's 0 for 1. Fife began this inning, 36 pitches. Vicknair takes strike 1 on the outside corner. And that one is fouled off. 0-2 now on the hitter. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in here on this Thursday early evening. That one hit up in the air towards center. Boyle's going to drift a little bit towards left center. Squeeze it for the first out.
Next up for the Cardinal, number 9, Owen Porsche.
Fife, who threw 21 pitches in the first inning, it has taken him 20 pitches here now to get into the fourth inning. So become very economical with his pitch count here after the first inning. That's really Fife's first major miss there. Just a bit outside to Porsche, who's 0 for 1. Squaring around the bunt. He's going to pull it back on the old slash out in the outfield. Connor Harris squeezes it. Connor Harris makes the sliding catch out in right field.
That brings up number 10, Carter Falgout.
Nice play out there for the senior right fielder, Connor Harris. Probably definitely saved the hit. May have saved a run there if that ball gets by him. So that'll bring up Falgout. He's 1 for 1. Lefty. Take strike 1 from Fife. Fife checks, throws that one away to the fence. And the runner, Barbera, is going to round and head all the way to third. Slide in safe. Warriors have done that a couple of times this year where they've had an errant pickoff throw. And that runner now is all the way around to third. There are 2 outs. 0-1 on Falgout. And that one hits him. So now first and third with 2 outs. Fife may have still been thinking about that errant pickoff throw.
19, Charlie Dietrich.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Dietrich. Dietrich 0 for 1. Fife gets back with a strike. Breaking ball, fouled off towards the Warrior dugout for strike 2. That one misses just inside. Good spot on the 0-2 pitch. Dietrich was definitely fooled on the location. Trying to get him frozen there. That one on the outside corner. Dietrich reaches out and pokes it into left center field for a run scoring single. So that gets the Cardinals on the board for their second run. So now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Fife was cruising along until the hit, base hit, and then thrown away, pickoff, hit by pitch, then a single. Lee just waves through a breaker. Wasn't even close to that one. Fife looking at the runner. That one down, out a little bit, 1-1. Warriors were able to pick off a runner at second base a little earlier. That one misses out. Lee, the 8-hole hitter. Playing right field. Fife misses. And the back pick, got him! Guitro hoses the runner. Falgu down at second base for the third out. The Warriors get out of that, giving up just one run. We'll head into the bottom of the inning. Waya's up 4-2.
Warriors coming to plate in the bottom of the fourth. Tonight's game is brought to you by AP Dodson Home Builders. Looking for new construction in an established neighborhood or a custom home on your own property, visit apdodson.com to view our inventory and find your forever home. Your support helps tonight's game possible. Thank you. Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Warriors, number 9, Connor Harris.
All right, we are back. It'll be Connor Harris due to lead off for the Warriors. Harris takes down on the first offering. And that one misses in just about the same spot. So 2-0 start the at-bat for Connor Harris. And that one misses down. Harris coming in, hitting .625 on the season with limited at-bats, 8 at-bats. And that one finally throwing a strike is Harris. And Harris going to take the walk again. So Connor Harris heads on down to first base with another walk. That'll bring up number 24, Jude Naps.
Number 24, Jude Naps.
Naps flied out down the left field line. His last time up. Naps coming in, hitting 105 on the season. 19 at-bats, 2 for 19. Got 4 RBIs. Timeout called, so the umpire, a little sweeping of the plate. Naps rips it right at the second baseman, flips it to second for 1, over to first, and the double play erases the leadoff walk. So back quickly, 1 pitch, 2 outs.
Number 1, Grant Brilliant.
Naps hit that hard. The second baseman was playing right there over towards the bag in that double play position. Douglas able just to flip it to Arsenal, and the hard hit ball created a pretty easy double play turn there. Brouillette now up. Works the count now to 2-0. First 2 pitches miss out of the zone. That one catches the corner, according to the umpire. Bruyette hitting .435 on the season. He is 10 for 23 with a double, 5 RBIs, 6 walks. Only struck out 1 time coming into the game. That foul ball makes it strike 2. And fly ball out towards left field. Left fielder's over, squeezes it, and 3 up, 3 down here for the Warriors. We head into the 5th inning. Wally is up 4-2. We'll be back.
After 4 complete, score now 4-2 Warriors.
All right, we are back here at the top of the 5th inning. Leading off the inning is Douglas, the 9-hole hitter
Number 6, Carter Douglas.
for.
No, that's right. 16, Jonathan Lee.
Correction, it was Lee. We had the back pick, but Lee is back up to start this inning after the out on the base path. So Lee gets to redo his at bat here. One of those interesting baseball things where he, basically up there for almost a whole at bat and gets to kind of go up and redo it all over again. And he takes strike 1 there, 1-1 now. As Fife evens up the count. Brings it. Just misses on the inside corner. 2-1 now on the hitter. Strike 2 called. Even things up. 2-2. I think the Warriors do have a little action in the bullpen. There's Drew DiMattia down there. High up in the air, over calling it is Thrower. Squeezes it for the first out. Right behind second base, just into the grass.
Number 6, Carter Douglas.
Now it'll be Douglas coming up the 9-hole for Edward Douglas Wright. White High School, second baseman. Douglas. And right back, I think Kane Guitra might have saved Douglas's life right there. That thing was coming right back towards Douglas's head. And maybe his face. It bounced off one of the poles here along the backstop. Big breaker. Misses just a little bit up. Rollover ground ball. Thrower fields it. Makes the throw. 6-3 put out. Second out of the inning. As Douglas grounds out. Now over 2. And that will bring up the pitcher, Kirkpatrick. He's 0 for 2. Reached on an error and struck out. Fife comes set. Breaking ball for ball 1. And a line drive. Curtis squeezes that one for the out. So Warriors 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Heading into the bottom of the 5th. Warriors up 4-2. We'll be back.
I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize one of our many sponsors, Raising Cane's One Love. Thank you for standing behind St. Michael student athletes.
At StreamPay, we believe payroll is more than just numbers. It's about people. When you partner with us, you always know who you're working with. Real experts and real support. No call centers, no confusion. Just a trusted partner invested in your success. StreamPay. Payroll made personal.
All right, we are back. It'll be Thrower, Boyles, and Guitro, the top of the Warrior order. Kobe Thrower 1 for 2 this afternoon with a double and strikeout. Scored a run.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Warriors, number 16, Kobe Brewer.
All right, it'll be Thrower. Leading things off here. Still Kirkpatrick out there on the bump for E.D. White. That one missing up, ball 1. That one misses, ball 2, 2-0. And Thrower almost gets hit with that one. He kind of spun off of it just a little bit too much. Thrower, I think it was over the weekend in one of the games, got hit 3 times. And that one misses down for ball 4. Thrower takes his walk.
Next up is number 2, Jack Boyles.
And now Jack Boyles coming up. He's 2 for 2. He's got a double, a single, and an RBI. That one misses out for ball 1. It's been the Warrior top of the order today that has created all the runs. Thrower getting checked on, gets back, gets that uni dirty. And that one misses up for ball 2. Kirkpatrick sitting at 52 pitches, 53 pitches. Working into his 5th inning. Fouled off. As far as giving up 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts so far for Kirkpatrick. Check on Thrower again. He is back under the tag. At this point, just keeps getting that uni dirty. Boyles kind of reaches out for one and just fouls it off to even it up at 2-2 to the Warriors center fielder. Boyles usually out in right field. Has played some first base, but out in center field tonight. Thrower back again. And another one misses, so 3-2 now, full up. See if the Warriors put anything on. See if thrower's going to get on the move on a 3-2 count. Nobody out. They could have some action here. And there was. Thrower was on the move. Boyles just fouls it off towards the third base side. Check on thrower again. That's probably one of the more obvious pickoffs right there after thrower had taken off the previous pitch. Checking on him again. Kirkpatrick misses way outside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Now gives the Warriors runners at first and second with nobody out. Here comes Kane Guitro, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI, and we could have a pitching change coming up here as we'll take a timeout and see what happens. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. So Kirkpatrick gonna stay in there.
Stepping in the box, number 13, Kane Guitro.
It'll be Guitro. 1 for 2, lined out his first at bat to center field and got an RBI single through the left side his last time up. Now up, runners at first and second, nobody out. And Guitro tried to check his swing on that pitch in the dirt, but he did swing, but the runners are going to be able to move up as that ball got away from Wanko, the catcher. And Guitro just a little too amped up there for that first pitch. It was a breaking ball that was well down in the zone. And Guitro wanted to do some damage here. And Coach Tookie going to call timeout to try to refocus him a little bit. Again, the umpire trying to tell us about timeouts and whatnot. Like, we're not really keeping track of that stuff up here. This is not Southeastern or LSU up here. This is high school baseball. Yeah, we don't even know what all that means. All right, so 0-1 to Guitro. Rips it deep to center field. Center fielder going back on it. He's not going to get it. That's going to score 2 as Guitro is going to trot into second base with a stand-up 2-run double for the sophomore catcher. Hawaii is now up 6-2. That ball one-hopped the fence out there in straight away center field. Cardinal center fielder Vic Nair saw that go up, and he put his head down almost immediately and started sprinting towards the wall. So that'll bring up Worthen, as the Warriors now up 6-2. Bryce Worthen, that is. Worthen rolls over. Arsaman is there, throws it away. And Worthen is going to come in to second base. He's going to get credited for an infield single there, and then the error on Arsaman, the shortstop, who tried to throw out Mayu going to third. He had no shot at getting Mayu. Mayu with the good speed made it in there. So now Brody Curtis up with runner at second and third, nobody out. The Cardinals bringing their infield in. Curtis getting drilled right in the small of the back, and he's going to head on down to first, and that's probably going to do it for Kirkpatrick. And here he comes. Edie White, head coach, going to call time and going to come out to make the pitching change. We'll be back with the new pitcher here in just a minute. This is Warrior Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Grounds Crew, a locally owned landscape company that makes your outdoor dreams come to life. Whether you need your lawn looking its best, want to create a stunning garden oasis, or just dreaming of the perfect outdoor play area, we've got you covered. Looking for more privacy and security? We offer professional fence installations to frame and protect your outdoor space. Looking for more sitting area for the family? We install custom patios to meet your expectations. At Grounds Crew, we specialize in landscaping, fencing, lighting, maintenance, and more. It's time to elevate your outdoor experience. Call us today at 225-333-8582 or visit us at groundscrew.com to schedule your consultation. Grounds Crew, where we make your outdoor space extraordinary.
8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts.
All right, so we have a pitching change. I'm trying to figure out who the pitcher exactly is. But they're going to have a couple of changes out there in the field. Looks like Kirkpatrick is going to go to second base. We're also going to have a new catcher coming in here. And I think that catcher is going to be, I think that's Douglas. Number 6, Douglas, is coming in from second base to go behind the plate. Can't really see who the new pitcher is. We haven't got the number yet. So final line on Kirkpatrick: 4 runs, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, walked 4, 2 strikeouts. That is number 14. Hudson Semino is your new pitcher. He is a big old boy. Is Semino. Semino looks like a right tackle out there pitching. And it'll be bases loaded. Nobody out here with Alex Worthen coming to the plate. Alex Worthen is 0 for 2. He's got a chance, if he can drive something to the outfield, definitely going to be able to score a run here, or even better, push one through the infield. But a ground ball, not really what Worthen's looking for. He's looking to try to elevate something here. First pitch is a strike. Warriors looking to kind of blow this game open here. Already knocked in 2. And that one misses out. 1-1. Worthen going to be patient. Hits it deep out to left field. See if it carries far enough. It's off the wall. And that's only going to yield a single for Alex Worthen, as everybody kind of went back to the bag to tag, and it banged off the wall, and the left fielder, Vignair, was able to get that back in pretty quickly.
Keep the hits coming. Another RBI single. Coming to the plate, number 9, Connor.
Sorry, left fielder Porsche able to get that back in quickly. Now Connor Harris up, bases loaded, nobody out. Again, 7-2 Warriors. And just outside, 1-0. Alex Worthen came one Wheatie short of a homer there. One more Wheatie this morning at breakfast. Probably gets that one out. And that one's lined to right field and caught. Ball thrown back in to second base. Connor Harris hit it really well, but right at the right fielder, who was also kind of playing a little bit shallow. That's just the first out. Here comes Naps. He's 0 for 2. Flat out down the left field line, ground into a double play. And we're going to have a pinch runner come in. It'll be Quinn Wyndham coming in for Bryce Worthen. Number 28, Quinn Wyndham, going to pinch run down at third. So Coach Tookie trying to get in a little more speed there at third, just to see if they can hit that fly ball to the outfield, try to score that run. It would take a pretty deep one for Bryce Worthen to score. All right, Senior Naps hit the ball actually pretty well twice. Just hadn't had anything to come out of it. Even the double play ball was hit pretty hard. Ball bounces in front. Douglas is able to keep it in front of him. Also, the pass ball could be a factor here. Naps hits it through the infield. That's going to score one, and Curtis is going to get held up at third base. So station to station there yields another run for the Warriors, 8-2. The fourth run they have put across, and now here comes number 1, Grant Bruyette. Bruyette's been a guy who, so far this year, in situations like this, has been pretty clutch with being able to produce a run. Infield still in, one out, base is still loaded. Bruyette takes that off-speed pitch on the outside corner. And fouled straight back over us here in the chicken coop. The broadcast nest. And that one taken for strike 3. I think Bruyette thought that one was a little bit down, but tough take. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up the top of the order Kobe Thrower. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Took a walk his last time up. Doubled, struck out. And timeout called just as Semino was getting into his windup. And another pinch runner going to head out there. It's going to be number 8, Ty Graves. Or they're trying to set up a situation where if Thrower does get a base hit, they're going to be able to score 2.
Number 8, Ty Graves.
So you got 2 pinch runners out there. Or 1 pinch runner out there now, as both Worthens have been pinch ran for here now in the bottom of the 5th. Thrower over the head of the shortstop. Graves is going to round second, come in, and that'll be a 2-run single for Kobe Thrower. Make it 10-2. Warriors have broke it open here in the 5th inning
Next up for the Warriors,
with
number
6
2,
runs.
Jack Boyles.
So Jack Boyles up, runner at second and third, or first and second. Boyles rips one up the middle. That's going to score another run. That's going to move Thrower to third. So the 11th run comes in to score. Jack Boyles drives in another run. To quote the immortal DJ Khaled, another one. And that'll bring up Kane Guitro.
Next up for the Warriors, number 13, Kane Guitro.
Guitro has hit twice and now his second at bat in this inning. He doubled. 2-run double. Got the scoring started in
number 17,
this
Luke
inning.
Rougeau.
It'll actually be number 17, Luke Rougeau, coming up to hit. So the pinch hitter, senior Luke Rougeau, in an 11-2 game. And we are in the run rule territory. One more run, this thing is over. And Semino got on the bump, ready to go, but the umpire not ready to go. So reset, and here we go. Rougeau takes down for ball 1, runners at first and third, 2 outs here in the 5th. Gotta imagine Rougeau will probably go in to catch the next inning if we continue. And that one was up, and Rougeau tried to check his swing on that pitch up and out of the zone, but he couldn't. Rougeau takes ball 2, 2-1. That is Quinn Wyndham on deck. Wyndham's going to get an at-bat for Bryce Worthen. If Rougeau can keep it going, may end it. Rougeau, backside single, and that'll do it. Warriors are going to 10-run rule. The E.D. White Cardinals here in game 1 of a 3-game set. Warriors win 12-2. And Rougeau with a little walk-off there on the run rule. So, Warriors come out tonight with a great hitting display and a great pitching performance from Parker Fife.
And that's the game.
The Warriors, even their record at 5-5 with the 12-2 win. Again, Warriors will travel down to Thibodaux tomorrow to take on E.D. White in game 2 of the series, and then back here at home on Saturday at 1 o'clock. We'll have that one here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. But remember, join us tomorrow night as the Warrior basketball team kicks off their playoff run as they take on Booker T. Washington Shreveport. 6:30 will be right here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. So on behalf of myself, Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics, and the administration, faculty, and staff of St. Michael High School, we want to wish you